Bioethics, ethical, legal, and social issues. What is bioethics? It can be defined as the discipline dealing with the ethical implications of biological research and applications, especially in medicine. Bioethics includes the study of what is right and what is wrong in new discoveries and techniques in biology, such as your genetic engineering and the transplantation of organs. The term bioethics was coined in 1926 by Fritz Jar. In Greek, bioethics means bios means life, ethos means behavior. Okay. Fritz Jar, who anticipated many of the arguments and discussions now current in biological research involving animals. Many religious communities have their own histories of inquiry into bioethical issues, and they have developed rules and guidelines on how to deal with these issues from or within the viewpoint of their respective faiths. Okay. Bioethics emerged as a distinct field of study in the early 1960s. Bioethicists are concerned with the ethical questions that arise in the relationships among life sciences, biotechnology, medicine, politics, law, and philosophy. It also includes the study of the more commonplace questions of values, that is, the ethics of the ordinary, we say, which arise in primary care and other branches of medicine. Some advances in life sciences are giving humans new capacities in the field of medicines, biotechnology, etc. New medicines, biomedical procedures, which include DNA, transplantation, grafting, skin grafting, etc., and ways of altering plants and animals, that is cloning, are bringing benefits to millions of people. However, these same innovations also have the potential to bring harms also. Okay, they have both benefits and disadvantages. They can bring harms, or they may raise other kinds of ethical questions about their appropriate usage. Bioethics looks at what should be done when dealing with or taking care of people and other living creatures. Okay, it looks up to what should be done, questions about the values, what matters in medicine and biological research, and care of people who cannot speak up for themselves. Okay, I'll expand. It looks at what should be done. What should be done, that is, when dealing with or taking care of people and other living creatures. Okay, then questions about values. It looks at questions about values and what matters in medicine, biological research, etc. Then care of people who cannot speak up for themselves. Some people, they might be mentally ill, they are small, or some prisoners, Okay, in spite of them, the severely mentally ill patients, small children, they cannot speak up for themselves. So, bioethicists will stand for those kind of peoples who cannot speak for themselves. And other such similar topics. Bioethics is also concerned with questions about basic human values. Okay, basic human values such as the rights to life and health and the rightness or wrongness of certain developments in healthcare institutions. Life, technology, medicine, health professions, and about society's responsibilities for the life and health of its members. Let's move on to principles of bioethics. Early founders of bioethics put forth some basic principles which form the framework for moral reasoning. What are the principles? Autonomy, non malfeasance, justice, and beneficence. So, first one is autonomy. What is autonomy? This principle says one should respect the right of individuals to make their own decisions. The individuals have the right to make their own decisions by respecting the decision making capacities of autonomous persons. This enables individuals to make reasoned, informed choices. Non maleficence. What is it? One should avoid causing harm. This is the principle, one should avoid causing harm. So, here the healthcare professional should not harm the patient. All treatment involves some harm. Okay, that you all know. All treatment involves some harm, even if minimal, but the harm should not be disproportionate to the benefits of treatment. I mean, if you are undergoing a treatment, the harm which you undergo must not be as much as the benefit from that particular treatment. The harm must be nil or it must be minimal. Okay. Next one is justice. Benefits and risks should be fairly distributed. What is the concept here means patients in similar positions or conditions should be treated in a similar manner. That's it. So it is about justice, or we say equity. Beneficence. What is it? One should take positive steps to help others. This is the principle. One should take positive steps to help others. This considers the balancing of benefits of treatment against the risks and also costs. The healthcare professional should act in a way that benefits the patient. Okay, here balancing of benefits of treatment against the risks and costs are considered. This is about the principles of bioethics. Next, we'll move on to ethical, legal, and social issues. So, what is ELSI? It stands for Ethical, Legal, and Social Issues. The advancement of biotechnology has raised many interesting ethical, legal, and social questions. Okay, biotechnology will have a tremendous impact on our future. Of this, there is no doubt, but the question is society entering some dangerous areas that have to be taken care? Well, many of these issues have never been analyzed until recently, with the discovery of countless amounts of genetic information and the development of its applications. Many ethical, legal, and social issues need to be addressed, right? So, the ability to sequence and analyze one's genome is both of tremendous value and also a tremendous concern. So, ELSI, it's a term associated with the Human Genome Project. This Human Genome Project, it doesn't only have the goal to identify all the genes in the human genome, but it also is there to address the ethical, legal, and social issues that might arise from the project. Okay. Rapid advances in DNA based research, human genetics, and their applications have resulted in some new and complex ethical and legal issues for the society. Some of ELSI issues or questions associated with the Human Genome Project are: who owns genetically modified organisms such as bacteria? Can such organisms be patented like other inventions? Okay, this is one of the questions. And are genetically modified foods safe to eat? Might they have unknown harmful effects on the people who consume them? These must be taken into consideration if we are using genetically modified foods, whether they are safe for us to eat or they may have the harmful effects on our body. Then, are genetically engineered crops safe for the environment? That should also be taken care of. Might they harm other organisms or even entire ecosystems? If we adopt genetically engineered methods for crops, whether it is safe for the environment or the other organisms which are present in the environment, that should be taken care of. Then, who controls a person's genetic information? What safeguards ensure that the information is kept private? Correct. Then, how far should we go to ensure that children are free of mutations? If we keep on or going on using genetically engineered crops, etc., so we cannot ensure that children are free of mutations, right? Should a pregnancy be ended if the fetus has a mutation for a serious genetic disorder? These are all the questions arise from ethical, legal, social issues. Okay. For example, if a crop is made free of some disease, that is, it is made resistant to a particular virus or pesticide or bacteria, etc. So, that particular crop will be protected by the diseases, but it may have the harmful effects for the environment and also the other organisms which may consume that particular crop. Okay. So many of these questions will be argued for many years. These questions can only be answered by the individual. Many of these questions need to be and are being addressed by governments. So ELSI programs that identify and address these implications have been an integral part of the Human Genome Project since the establishment of ELSI. These programs have resulted in a work that promotes education and helps to guide the conduct of genetic research and the development of related medical and public policies. This is the importance of ELSI, that is ethical, legal, social issues, which comes under Human Genome Project. Thank you.